Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to do a review of a set that I've been wanting to do for months now. And that is the 75280 501st Legion Clone Trooper Battle Pack. And boy, am I happy to have this set. This is actually the first one that I've gotten. I'm hoping to get more of them and, make like a big mock or something. But this is my first one and I'm really excited to do a review on it. So, this set includes 285 pieces and comes with six minifigs. 4 of them are super cool, the other 2 are eh. So we get a Falvo First Jet Trooper, which honestly looks really cool. And then we get 3 Falvo First Clone Troopers. And I will actually, I might even show you today. But I will do a bit of a comparison between the old Falvo First from 2013 and the newer Falvo First from 2020. So stay tuned for that. It'll come out like tomorrow or something. And then we just get 2 regular battle droids. There's nothing exciting there. But yeah, this set retails for $30 because it's basically 2 battle packs together. 15 equals 30. So yeah, and one other thing I want to point out is that you can see in the background, in the background of the package, it's actually an incorrect background. This set is based on season 7 of the Clone Wars, episode 9, actually. At least I think it is. And you can see in the background, I'm not sure exactly what season that is from, but I think it's from season 1. And we also had the same mistake on the AAT. You can see the background. It's not exactly the same, but I do recognize that background from like earlier in the Clone Wars. So I don't know what they're doing, Lego's doing there, but I hope they fix it for other sets. So yeah, let's just get into the review. Alright, so here we have the Falvo First Jet Trooper. And I mean, I love all the Falvo First Troopers, but this one looks also really good. Maybe even a touch better, just because he has blue arms, and I do like that. But they're all really cool. So yeah, he comes with a blaster, as you can see, and he also has some great printing on his torso and legs. He even has some little footprinting down there, if you can see. So that's really cool. And his helmet is actually a little different than the other 2 kinds of helmets that we've gotten from 2013 and 2020, as you can see. On my right, there's the 2013, and here we have on this side we have the 2020. So you could see it's a little different to make it a Jet Trooper. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, he comes with blue arms, which is actually different from what the other Falvo First comes with. And yeah, so he also comes with a blue jetpack, which I think looks great. I love that they made it blue and not like and they didn't just stick in like a metal or like a gray one, because this looks really good. And then obviously under the helmet, he's going to have a actually it's the newer clone face, which I do like better. It just looks a little better. It kind of matches the skin tone of Jango Fett. And as you can see in the back here, or as I'll show you in the back here, he actually does have some torso printing, which is kind of useless when you have a jetpack on you. So yeah, it's not, anything significant, but it is a little bit. There is a little bit of blue up there, and a kind of regular clone trooper printing under there. And yeah, that's about it for the Jet Trooper. So let's move on to the Falvo First. Alright, here we have the minifigure that we have been waiting to get ever since we saw them in the movies. Here we have the Falvo First. And now you may not notice a difference in their printing on these 2 different Falvo First Troopers, but they actually have different guns, which is the only difference between them. The one on my right has it's like a rifle with a candlestick on it, just to make it a little longer. It's instead of using those Technic pieces, so it's a little cooler. But other than that, he is basically the same, or exactly the same. So they both have the newer Clone Trooper face onto them, which I guess is normal now. And then they have some really cool printing on them. It's significantly less blue than the 2013 one. As you can see, it's much less blue, just kind of a little more white and blue, kind of just in one spot. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing as the Jet Trooper, just the helmet is different. And then in the back, they also have some printing, but they don't have the blue like the Jet Trooper had. So actually, the Jet Trooper has more blue, which I think looks a little better. Not much better. So yeah, that's about it for the Falvo Force. It's kind of the same thing as the Jet Trooper. So let's get into the last minifigs, and then we'll move on to the vehicles. Our last minifig is the least exclusive of all of them. This is a B1 Battle Droid, a regular one, no colors, just that sand color. It's a battle droid. It comes with a blaster. It's the same. No blue, no yellow. It's been the same thing for the past 20 years. But they still look great. But it's a battle droid. I don't ever have much to say on these. You should all have like 100 of these. And let's just move on to the vehicles. Alright, so here we have the two amazing looking vehicles. And now the reason this has, at least I think this is the reason this set has two vehicles, is because it's just two battle packs combined, which is also, I think, why it costs $30. So let's start with the speeder. It's a little bit more plain than the walker. It's kind of like we've found in these speeders before, I think, in other sets from the Clone Wars. But it is still a very, very nice build. You have a Nexonite shield in the front here, just got a little curve in the front, and then a little Technic piece in there, and you do have stud shooters on the side here, and if you want to, you could take them off, but I don't mind stud shooters, and here it looks okay. On the side here, you have skis, which are just a little more detail. Moving back here, it's just more blue and gray, which looks great. Here you have the two handles. And then the seat, you can obviously take your Falvo First Clone Trooper, stick him in there. He does lean back a tiny little bit, but obviously it still looks good. You can, make him hold on to the handles. It's great. And then back here, it's kind of not much. You do have two kind of blasters here that are on the side, and I think they're for detail, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. They might also be, for storage, holding your guns, but I don't think so. So you have two more guns, one on each side, and this is actually symmetrical, so it's like the same on each side, and yeah, and then under here you just have it's kind of all brick built, and I really like this, but it's not that I don't like it. It's just I kind of wish they could find a different use, different pieces to put there. It just looks a little blocky to me, but otherwise, this is a great build. I love it, and I'm hoping to get more of them. So let's move on to the walker now. And the walker is significantly more detailed. It looks fabulous. So let's start from the bottom, and the feet look great. They're really nicely detailed. They have these little silver paws, or nails, it's whatever you want to call them. At the front here, they look great. Then it's just a tiny little build, for the feet. Looks amazing. Moving up here, we just have some joints, a couple stickers, some blue detailing. And it's the exact same thing on the other side, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same sticker and same build and everything. So not much different. And now onto the body. Let's start from the front here. Here you have a stud shooter, which I do wish they put an actual build here instead of the stud shooters. It just makes it look a little small, in my opinion, but, it's your opinion. My opinion is, looks a little small. That's probably my biggest flaw with this set, the stud shooter. So I do wish, just like the 2013 one, they put, an actual small little build here for the gun, or the turret. And then in the front here, kind of as the shield part, we have some great detailing and builds. This is all stickered, which is also another flaw for the set, because of the 2013 one, it was all, at least I think it was, mostly printed. But otherwise, it's a very, nice print here. This covers a little bit, so you can see, it's very nice. And then moving into the middle here, or the seating area, we have a very nice, it's not exclusive, but a very nice control panel there. and a handle, which I'll actually get onto later, why it's much better than any other walker we have. And then in the middle here, we obviously have a seat. You can stick a clone trooper there. And obviously it's not fully studded, so the legs will come out with you. And then we just have a little bit more detailing and 2 antennas back here. And in the very back, we have 2 clips, one for a blaster and the other one for binoculars. And, oops, I just knocked it off. But I really like when they put clips on this because it's annoying, when you gotta stick the clone trooper in there and you don't have anywhere to hold the guns. So it's very nice that they stuck it in here. But then, like I mentioned before, the handles here handle is much better than other ones we've had, because as you can see here, there are a couple more bricks here just to hold it in. That way, when you pick up your clone trooper, as I'll show you in a minute, it won't come out. So let me show you with the clone trooper. So as you can see here, I have them, clipped in and set it in, and he's sitting down, and then I'm going to come and pull him out. And you'll realize that the handle here doesn't come out with him, which is great because on other ones, you would pull on it and the whole thing would come out. So I think Lego did a great job with holding it in here. I really like, that they just added a couple more bricks just to hold it in a little tighter, and I think that was great. So here we have the 2 builds, the speeder and the walker. They're great builds. And now let's get to my final thoughts. Alright, so my final thoughts on this set are, if you don't have this set, and even if you do have this set 100 times, do I think you should get it? Yes. 1,000,000 times yes. This is the greatest set from 2020. If you don't have the set, I would definitely recommend using those $30, or probably even more now, because Lego's out of stock. On Amazon, it just goes up and up and up, and also on eBay. So, yes, I think you should buy these. It's a great battle pack, best battle pack, and I really hope we get more battle packs, or at least sets with Falvo First in them. Hopefully with Clone Wars sets, because Lego hasn't made Clone Wars sets, which is really, they have made a couple, like this one. But they haven't made more sets from the Clone Wars, so please, Lego, if you hear this, please make more sets with Falvo First. We would love them. So those are my final thoughts on the Falvo First Battle Pack. And one more thing, stay tuned for in the future, because I'm going to do a lot of reviews on a lot of sets. I have the Slave One, the 20th anniversary Slave One. I have the 2013 Gunship. I have hundreds, or not hundreds, but I also have the Millennium Falcon to do a review on, and Anakin's Pod Racer 20th anniversary, Han Speeder from Solo. So stay tuned for those. And if you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.